Hey guys, Harris here, and if you're watching this video, I presume you have an iPhone 6, and if you do, you're probably looking to get the most out of it. So today I have 6 features or tips and tricks for getting the most out of your iPhone 6. Now some of these aren't iPhone 6 exclusive, some are kind of new iOS 8 features, but together they create a great experience. I'm going to show you how to get the most out of it. Coming in at number 5 would be under Settings, Brightness and Display, and Digital Zoom. Now you probably got this option right when you started up your iPhone 6 or 6 Plus, and this essentially controls how much zoom there is on your screen. So maybe you don't have the greatest eyes in the world, so you want to have a little bit bigger icons and text, and you can do that. You can have the standard, which kind of scales everything down, and then you have the zoom, which scales everything up to make it easier to see. Coming in at number 5 would be camera improvements and enhancements. So some of these are iOS 8 and some of them are iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. So starting out at the right, you have the improved panorama. You get the regular square for Instagram style pictures. You get the photos. You get the standard video, which is now in 60 frames per second. You get the slow-mo and you get the time-lapse. Time-lapse you probably have seen, it just makes everything really fast essentially. Slow-mo is really cool. Now on the 6 and 6 Plus, you have the option to have 240 frames per second or 120, whereas the 5S just had 120, and generations older than that didn't have any. In video, it's pretty much the same basic settings. In photos, you now have the timer options, which was brought in iOS 8, which is really nice. And then, of course, you have the rest, which are pretty much standard. Coming in at number 4 is essentially an accessibility option that is only available on the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. And if you double tap on the home button, not actually press, but just like tap on it, lightly press it without actually pressing it in, it basically makes your screen cut in half so that you don't have to reach up if you have small hands, or if you're just feeling too lazy to reach to the top, or if you just only have one hand available. You double tap that, it makes everything cut in half. You click on something and it goes back up to full size. So this is great for navigating one hand or if you have small hands. For number 3, you'll want to dig into settings, general, and usage, and here you get some really awesome stats. You can see your battery usage, time since last charge, and you can also see how your battery is draining, what apps or services are using it the most. This is really cool if you want to monitor your battery, see what's draining it, and what's not draining it. You also can get your storage options to see which apps are taking up the most space, and then your iCloud storage options as well. Coming in at number 2 is a feature that is definitely an iOS 8 feature, but it just has to be on this list. You probably know about this already, and this is custom keyboards. So if you don't really like the keyboard that's default, or if you just want something better, you can add your own custom third-party keyboard. Now there's a variety here, including TouchPal, Swipe, SwiftKey, and Flusky, which I've tried out, and they're all very nice. This essentially allows you to customize your keyboard, whether it's the color, whether it's adding swipe gestures, whether it's adding additional emojis, or whatever it be. You can customize your keyboard now, and this is an awesome feature that you should definitely try out. And rounding up my list at number 1 is something that was brought with the iPhone 5S, and that would be Touch ID. Now, more than just Touch ID, which is a great way to unlock your phone, also sign into the App Store. Now, with third-party support, you can use Touch ID in apps such as Keeper or Amazon or a lot of other apps now, and I'll have a link in the description to all of the apps that currently support it. Hopefully more apps will kind of adapt to this and allow you to sign in or do whatever you need to with only your fingerprint, so you don't have to use passwords anymore. And Touch ID is also a very important part of Apple Pay, which is basically Apple's system of credit card management on your phone, so you can pay for things at stores with the NFC chip on this device. So Touch ID has definitely been upgraded. It's much faster, and it's also playing a much more crucial role in your iPhone experience. So those are 6 iPhone 6 tips and tricks. If you have any others, let me know in the description. Make sure you check out all my other iPhone 6 videos. Hopefully I have some others that you will enjoy. Make sure you give this video a like, and let me know any other videos you want me to make, and I'll see you guys all later.